Hello, YouTubers. Today I want to discuss about the narcissist or borderline stalking the shit out of you. This is they stalk you when you are pretty much out the door, when you have escaped, um, and when you're in the process of getting away from them, and when you're in the process of no contact, they will stalk you. They will uh, they will cyber stalk you if you have anything on social media. They will be checking it out. Um, when it comes to cyber stalking, a lot of us have been with them for a while, and they know our passwords. They know our family members and things like that. So they know the answers to some of the security questions that they ask. Change all that shit. Okay. Um, but especially, this is the weird part. They don't want you to know that they're stalking them, that they are stalking you. So they do it from afar. Um, this is just to let you know that they're still there. Just to let you know that, hey, I'm still around. Hey, look at me. You thought you got rid of me, and you thought you were done with me, but think again. I'm still here, and I can see what you're doing. I know where you're at. It is kind of a creepy feeling, and they do get off on that kind of shit. But let them get off on it. But just know that they are still there. They are still around watching you. They will hack into your emails. They will hack into your Facebook page. And they will watch you. I mean, a lot of us block them in every way that we can think of. Change our numbers, block them on social media. But they hack into that shit. And they sit either at work or they sit at their home. And sometimes they're logging in 25 times a day to your Facebook page. Um, Facebook has a data. Um, you can recover all the data from previous posts and everything like that. Who's been logging in? You have to go to settings and all that shit stuff. You'll find it it's by deactivate. You'll find it. Request it, and you will see who has been logging into your shit. A narcissist will wake up in the morning, log into your shit, go to work, log into your shit there, spend all day logging in and out of your shit, and then leave work, and then go home and log into your shit again, and then log in, log out until they go to bed. And Facebook gives you a pretty detailed description very detailed description of when the logins occur, and you can tell what time they wake up, what time they go to work, what time they arrive at work, what time they leave work, what time they get home, what time they go out, what time they're not home, where they're at on a Friday night. You see them logging in all day long, and all of a sudden they leave at 9 o'clock, and then they come back at 2 o'clock in the morning. They're not logged in from 9 o'clock until 2, but at 2 o'clock in the morning, they're there. So watch your shit. They're just doing this to exert their control over you, to keep them in your mind. They can't stand the fact that you left. They can't stand the fact that they lost what they thought they had. This is typical narcissistic behavior. This will continue unless you do something about it. Because basically what you're telling them is, since you've left and you want nothing to do with them, they don't believe it. So they're looking to see if any signs of anything that, they're looking. It becomes kind of like a ritual, I guess, with them. But they won't basically they won't come out and call you or text you or email you. This is when you have put some distance between yourself and your narcissist. Months go by or whatever, and you have got some distance, and you are feeling good about yourself, and life is great for you. They hate that. They don't want to see you happy without them. They think that you need them. They think that they own you, and they think that they know what's best for you, and so when you leave, it is a huge blow, especially if thought they had everything under control, and all of a sudden you just took the rug underneath them and left, packed your shit and left, and refused to go back. You might have interacted with them, or went over their house a few times, but you stood your ground and kept saying no, 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 you're lying. You kept calling them out on their shit. You know, they hate that kind of thing, and it's just basically to make sure that they uh, want you to know that they're still around. That is the bottom line. They want you to know, and they will leave little hints to know that that they were there. Certain things that you and your narcissist went through between you two, and you will find it, and it'll be there, waiting for you, and you will see that, oh shit, there's my narcissist. It's just them wanting to know you're there. It's them wanting you to give them some attention. That's all it's about. They want attention. They want so much. They need so much attention that they'll do anything to get it. And basically, breaking the law or almost putting their jobs on the line is proof. So they will do anything to get your attention. Remember, just don't give them that attention. I mean, if it's lightweight and it's not really much, like a little flower here or whatever, blah, 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 but they're hacking into your stuff, obviously change everything. But you know what? If they're hacking into it, do what you have to do. Make a police report, whatever. Document it. Make sure that you have it there, so that way hey, look, this is it. This is so they will do whatever it takes for them to get attention from you, because they hate the fact that you're doing well. They hate the fact that you're off on your own, doing your own thing, and you don't need them. And that is a huge blow to them. It's a huge blow to their ego, and they can't stand it. So it's just to get your attention, and it's to make sure that you know that they're still there. 2 reasons why they do it. Well, 3. They want your attention. They want you to know they're doing it, and they want to continue to try to exert their control over you, the target. But what they don't realize is that it doesn't work. You see it, you take care of it, and then you go on your next day, and then the next day comes, and there's, they will try every avenue. Once this avenue is shut off and blocked, they'll go down another avenue. But it takes time for them to figure out the avenues, and eventually the avenue narrows down to a close, and they can't get to you anymore. So, and trust me, they will tell you, they will show you what areas you need to work on in order to block them completely out of your life. So take it as a blessing in a way that they're telling you, hey, I'm getting to you this way. Take it as a blessing, so that way you can cut that off, and so that they can't get to there. So now they have to go around someplace, try to get in somewhere else. And then once they do get in at some, just block it off, move on to your next day, and then they'll try another avenue. And this might be 2, 3, 4 weeks, a month, 2 months down the road, that they, once these avenues close, they will run out of options. They won't be able to get to you anymore. And then usually what happens is, if they can't get to you in any other way, they end up having you want to make it to where they have to show up in person. They have to send you a text message. It is a direct contact. That's where you have to get it, because they will try any other way from afar. So, and they will show you the weak areas in your defenses. So thank them for that. Say, hey, thanks. My emails are all messed up. I changed all that. Now you can't see me there. Now you can't see me on Facebook. Now you can't see me here. Now you can't see me there. Oh, you can't. Oh, there's an avenue. Thank you. Shut that off. Go about your day. So it's just to get your attention. It's just to try to exert their control over you. And it's just to let you know that they're still there. They're still around. So take it as a grain of salt. Laugh at it if you want to. Especially, even if they've moved on, even if they've moved on with a new partner, they will still do this. It's it's sick. It's actually kind of hilarious. Just think of what their partners are thinking. Their partners probably have no clue that they're doing this. So, they're laying in bed with their partner, and then they're thinking about ways to get to you, and then they kiss their partner goodbye in the morning, and then, and then they're thinking of ways to get to you. It's just be thankful that you're away from these people. So keep your head up, and if it happens, and if it's lightweight, don't worry about it. Eventually, all avenues will be shut off, and they will have no choice. So, I mean, basically, they're gonna have to come and see you in order to get to you. So, I mean, it eventually goes away, and they fade because they hate to lose. And when they lost you, and when you escaped them, and when you left them, they lost. So, and they hate it. And they hate you doing well for yourself. So remember that. You left for a reason. You're doing better for yourself. That's your revenge. They fucking hate it. They hate the fact that they lost control. And they hate the fact that you're doing better without them. So keep your head up. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.